Hi, I'm Betty. Welcome to my kitchen. After one's hands, probably the most important tools that a cook has are knives. And I often think of them simply as an extension of one's hands. The knives that I use are Henkel 4-stars, and I've had many of them for over 30 years. And you can see they still are in excellent condition. The most important thing about choosing a knife for yourself is finding a handle that feels comfortable in your hand. Because if it's not comfortable, you're not going to be able to wield it properly. After choosing your knives, and as I said, most of these are Henkel 4-stars, but an important addition to any knife drawer is an inexpensive knife, because there's always a package to be opened, a string to be cut, things that you don't want to use your really good knives for. You want an inexpensive knife that can be sharpened also. So, in addition to having a great assortment, the next thing you really ought to consider is how you're going to store them and take care of them. There are a number of ways to store knives. There are blocks that can sit up on the counter. I prefer to keep mine in a dedicated drawer with a block made specifically to use in a drawer. And you can see they all fit in their various slots. For the extra knives, I have knife guards, and they simply slip in there so that they don't rattle about in the drawer and get dull. The other important thing about taking care of good knives is never, ever, ever put them in the dishwasher. They need to be washed and dried by hand. Of course, when you buy your new knives, they'll be razor sharp, but over time, they will dull. Initially, all you may need is a steel. They're usually not terribly expensive. And all it takes is a few swipes to realign the cutting surface. And for a while, that may be all you need. As time goes on, though, you'll need to further sharpen them. This is a Chantre sharpener, which, as you can see, has been well used. I don't recall how long ago I bought this. I don't know if you can see, but it has 2 crossed steels inside. And these work well, too. You can replace these from time to time. And all you do is pull your knife through, maybe a half dozen times. Just like so. I have a tomato, and let's see if this has sharpened it enough. It's not bad. Not bad at all. You can see I can really cut a very thin slice with this. Quite paper thin. However, as I say, as time goes on, that may not be enough to sharpen your knives. I want to make sure this is dry. So I've recently invested in an electric sharpener. And what I liked about this particular one is that it will do Asian blades, which have a different sharpening angle from American or European blades, which go in this second thing. And then it also has, the final process is a polisher, which also does serrated blades. So let me just show you how this works. And I will use, for demonstration, just a regular American or European blade. I bet I can cut this even thinner now. There. So, if you're going to invest in good knives, be prepared to take good care of them, and they'll last you a lifetime. For further information and even more recipes, please visit my website.